Hello and welcome to PlayStation Racer. In the last few videos we have been completing the driving licenses, and now I want to concentrate more on the menu book side of the game to get those completed. So we are up to menu book number 9 and we need to head off to the Tokyo Highway Parade for a race, and we're going to find that in the World Circuits. So if we just come out of there, we go into the World Circuits. We will find that the challenge is at the bottom of the screen. You know it's the one you've got to do because you get that little yellowy, orangey round symbol. We're up against the Swift Sport, the Alfa Mito 86 GT and the Mini Cooper. And it looks like we've got the Scirocco chosen. So I think we will probably go for that car. The Scirocco is a 631 pp car, which is probably going to be a bit overpowerful, bearing in mind it's saying we need a 450. Just check the tyres to make sure that we've got suitable tyres, and then we'll head off to the race. So this is going to be race 1 of 2. We're going to have to obviously watch the walls on the expressway, and we're going to try and keep these races as clean as possible to try and maximise the credits. Or it looks like we've got an evening or a nighttime race. So let's see how we can do. We're starting off in 12th place and we need to get 3rd or higher ideally. So we're just looking to get around the Gulf and go on the left hand side of the Gulf and then switch back to go on the right side of the airpath. So just trying to think about how we're going to do these overtakes before we get there. A little bit twitchy under braking. So the yellow car will do on the left hand side there. We've got 2 cars together. Are they going to be scrapping, or are we going to be able to overtake them? We go down the outside on this corner, trying to keep it out of the wall. That gap was closing, but we are working our way through these cars quite quickly right now. So this Scirocco definitely overpowered for this particular race, but it's a legal car and we just want to get through these challenges as quickly as possible. So I'm not going to worry. If the game allows me to do it, I'm going to do it. So just coming up for this long right-hander as we go through the tunnel, just thinking about keeping it out of the walls and how we're going to get into 2nd place, where the best overtaking opportunity is. Opportunity presents itself to go on the right hand side to take a nice 2nd place. I think we're clean at the moment, which is good. Backed off a little bit too far there, so we have let the 1st place car get away from us, but we are only on lap 1 of 2. Plenty of time to catch up, and we can catch up very quickly under braking. Opportunity presents itself on the left hand side, just managed to make that stick. I thought that gap was going to close on us, but it didn't. So we're now out in front, and the one thing that we need to think about is keeping it clean and out of the walls. All too often, when I get out in front, I start to drive too quickly and end up messing things up. So we have 2.5 seconds ahead and gaining on the 2nd place person at the moment. No surprise that we have got the fastest lap at this stage, pretty much flat through the tunnel. We are going to need to get it slowed down for this right-hander, so just watching for the braking zone, hit the brakes, and just come off and just let it drift through this corner. Over the top of the track, so we've got half a lap to go. Just again, watching for the braking zone through this corner, just getting it slowed down and turned in using the gears through the tunnel, building speed. Just being careful as we come out not to get sucked into these walls, especially through this really fast section that is sort of left, right. This one tightens, so we just need to be a little bit careful we don't get sucked into the wall. Flat through the tunnel. Just losing some speed. Oh, hit the wall. That's one thing I really didn't want to do. That's probably going to cost us a clean race bonus. a little bit needless. That wall often comes up and catches me out. It has done on this occasion. I'm not at all happy with myself. We're right at the end of the lap and across the line. We did get first, which means that we should win the car. Actually, no, we're not going to win the car. We're going to win the first race. This is the first race of a 2. So we get a first place for that one. A nice 12 points as we go into round 2. And we'll see if we can get the next race clean. Oh, we did go clean. Oh, that was good. I thought that hitting the barrier was going to give us a bit of a penalty. So it's nice that we did get the clean race award. And it looks like we are up for the same race in the same... Oh, no, that was a replay. Duh. Okay, it's just a reminder of how we did. So race number 2, is this going to be reversed or the same way round? It looks like it is going to be the same way. Oh, it looks a bit grey. Okay, that weather looks a little bit grey. It's not night time, but are we going to get some rain? In which case, which tyres do we go for? Do we do wets, intermediates? I'm just going to stick with the slicks. And if it doesn't work out, then we'll be in trouble. We just might have to drive a little bit conservatively. Again, we're starting in 12th place. The track doesn't look too bad. It looks like it might be a tad greasy. We've got the windscreen wipers on the car. That's not a good indication. So we're just going to take it a little bit careful and a little bit easy through the first part of this lap, just to get a feel for how much traction we have got. We're not too bad getting past those first 2 cars, so we're up into 10th, up into 9th, with a nice little overtake there. We're coming up on the Audi TT, take him on the right hand side again, just trying to keep it out of the barriers. Get it slowed down for this one. We'll just follow this Peugeot through this corner. An opportunity to overtake will open up. And is that going to close? Nope, it doesn't manage to get through there. Being careful of the wall on the way out. We'll go down the right hand side of the Renault. And we'll stay right for the Honda. And then we'll come in. Oh no, we can go right around the Mini, can we? No, that's just a little bit of a hesitation. We did manage to pull that one off. And we'll go right past the Alpha to get us up into 3rd gear. The track isn't too bad actually. It's not as slippery as I thought it would be, but I am going to be just a little bit careful just to make sure that we don't do anything really silly. So coming up on the 1st and 2nd place, people that are racing between themselves, just backing out slightly there, looking for a clean overtake. Opportunity presents itself to overtake both on the inside. We are up into 1st gear. Again, we just need to settle down. Be very conscious that the track is wet as we go into the 2nd gear. It's not wet, but it does feel just a little bit damp. Just trying to keep it out of the barriers whilst trying to maintain as much speed as we can. We are up to 4 seconds ahead of the 2nd place person, so we're doing okay. Come up to this tight-ish right hand up. Get the okay through there, round to the left. Got a right hand. Oh, just caught the barrier there. Get it slowed down for the 2nd gear. Sorry, this 3rd gear left hander. That's okay. Through the tunnel, up into 4th. Got a little bit of a backhand slide through there. Half a lap to go. Have we kept it clean? Very tight track this, some long straights into some long fast corners that suck you into the wall, so you just need to be very, very cautious of that. So this is effectively the back straight. You come into this right hander, which then comes into a left hander, which we just need to be careful of. Quite a long fast corner this, which tightens. This corner we are going to need to brake early until just before the red part, get it turned in, and then we've got a straight run to the line, and hopefully that is going to be a nice clean race for us. 24 points, and it's definitely starting to rain now. The car was definitely starting to slide around, and you can see in that little cameo shot how much it is starting to rain. So the slicks were a bit of a gamble. They did pay off. And interestingly, Kev Bellum, the second place person, came second in both of the races. We did get a clean race bonus. So he came second in both races, so we did need to push 20,000 credits for becoming first overall. So it's going to help the old bank balance a little bit. And then, it looks like we're going to get a random choice of 3 cars. Where should we go? Left, middle, or right? I think we go for the middle, and we get the Nissan Silvia Q's 1988 car. So it's another one for the collection. And that just brings our collector level round ever so slightly. We're still on level 20. We can get up to 50 and then it stops. We're going to get there fairly quickly, so I'm not too worried about collector levels. Not going to worry about the replay because it wasn't an overly exciting lap. Not too much going on, but we did get a clean race and we have completed that particular challenge. So we will go back to the cafe and see what Luca's got for us. So, yes, we were victorious. Oh, roulette tickets. Now, I'm saving up these roulette tickets. I'm going to open all of them in one hit, 10 to 15 of them. So, if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell for when I release that particular video. In the meantime, we've got a few little rewards, and in the next one, we'll move on to menu book number 10. In the meantime, thank you ever so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.